you constantly sick of your friends smashing into trees, concrete barricades, or just not really knowing how to drive very well in Arma Reforger? Well, this video is definitely for you. But before we get into that, I'd like to say a massive thank you to all our channel supporters. I'm Moonset, Muddy Mud Skipper, Russian Punch Productions, The Chunky Monk, Not Tyron, Wawa, Nillers, Paco Lambert, Mega Lemon, Master Shredder, Coffee Bean the Husky, Alton, and Neb. Thank you all so much. Consider joining for as little as 99 cents USD a month, and your support is always truly welcome. With that being said, let's get back into the video. I don't think it's any joke that we know that there are a few bad drivers in Arma Reforger. Funnily enough, I don't actually think this is always attributed to the people behind the wheel. There is a feature in Arma Reforger that can actually make driving a lot more enjoyable and a lot more controllable. All you need to do is just change one setting. Okay, so this is probably what the game looks like for you. You hold F or R to turn on the engine, and you press W or the accelerator if you're on console, and you're just driving. You're holding down the button, and you're just driving. S is to brake. Now that's all well and good, but a lot of people seem to be very hell-bent on holding the accelerator the entire time that they're driving, and this usually leads to cars either spinning out or coming up to a sharp turn, hitting trees, exploding, etc. So what this setting does is if you go into your settings tab and over to gameplay and just scroll a little bit down here, and you'll see vehicle driving assistance. Now if this is something that you've not touched before, it will probably be set on full. For me personally, when I play Arma, I have this set to none. Now you may be thinking, that's crazy, why would I do this? Well, now if you look in the bottom left of the corner, you see that I have gears: neutral, reverse, first gear, second gear, third gear, fourth gear. Now this may be a bit daunting because I know there's a lot of people that may not know how to drive manual vehicles, but don't worry, a lot of the US vehicles are actually still automatic. So the Humvee, the trucks, they are still automatic vehicles. You will not be able to change the gears except for reverse, neutral, and forward. That's the three gears that you're going to have. But in this instance, these old Jeeps are manual or stick, and a lot of the Soviet vehicles are stick. I don't think there's actually any automatic transmission vehicles for the Soviets, but this is a lot more. This is such a nicer system in my opinion, because you can do a lot of things that you can't do with the full driving assistance. So the one thing that I want to stress for you in this video is the power of something called engine braking. Now this is a real life thing. You can actually do this in automatic vehicles. I still think it's a thing, but it's not as good as what you could do with a manual gearbox. So let me show you an example. I'm going to come down this road as fast as I can, and I'm going to turn left here at the intersection. And all I do here is hit the Q key, down to first, and there we go. The engine braking did most of the work. Now I did use the handbrake, but when you actually shift down and use the handbrake, you have a lot more control than you would rather in the full assistance mode. Now you can obviously do this by just going down one gear, and you can kind of hear it in the engine. Also, this system offers a better way to scale hills. You can run in like a lower gear, like second. So as you can see, I'm climbing the hill with ease in second gear compared to if I was in fourth, right? So if I went to fourth right now, and it's probably a bad example, but as you can see, I'm going to have a very hard time climbing the hill. But as I go down in gears, it's a lot easier. So ultimately, I'm going to just show you an example here. I'm going to hit this tree. Okay, look, I crashed, but I didn't die. That's the difference, right? I downshift and use my brake, which makes it a lot safer. Anyway, I guess this has just been like a little tip video. Let me know, do you use the no assistance mode in Arma Reforger? Did you even know that this was a thing? Anyway, guys, I would highly encourage you to give it a try. Let me know down in the comments how it all goes down for you. And I guess I'll see you guys out there on the battlefield.